my go-to shows that bring comfort are like Friends. I like watching Friends, and then starting over again with Gilmore Girls. I usually want to watch Gilmore Girls again during the fall. I don't know why, it just seems like a good time to start, and so I don't have it in my mind like, okay, in October I'm going to start. It's just kind of like, hey, I think I want to watch it again, and so I'll watch an episode here and there, and and do that. So that's one that I like. I like the Stars Hollow, the little town they live in, and I like it.
Yeah, I gotta admit the show's okay. I just don't like Lorelai. I think, but without Lorelai, you don't have any. You don't have a Gilmore. You don't have one of the Gilmore Girls. And so, yeah, I mean, we were watching an episode yesterday, and I was like,
I know.
I was like, I'm just reminded that I hate her. So she goes and she's like, she hooks up with Rory's dad, right? What's his name? Chris. And it's like, you knew what you were doing. Then afterwards, regret. It's like the way, like, I can't believe that this happened. What do you mean you don't believe it was happening? You were right there. You were like half of the instigation, right? It wasn't like he was just like, threw himself on you. It's like she was definitely into it. She wanted it, and then she regrets it afterwards. And then after all of that, she remembers old poor Luke. That he
was waiting for her.
Yeah, because she had made a commitment to help him paint, and then she doesn't show up, and then she shows up all late and apologizes. Man, if I was Luke, I wouldn't want anything to do with her. I'd be like, nah, man.
There's a lot of red flags for Luke from the very beginning.
For sure, because he seems to be a good guy. Like from the couple of episodes, like it's more than a couple, but I haven't really paid attention, but the episodes that I paid attention to, in my opinion, Luke is a good guy. Lorelai is toxic, and so she gets it from her mom. Her mom is toxic, and so she becomes toxic. And and last night, so they had Chris's parents that came over, right? And so that dad would have got punched. Like he pushed her dad, Lorelai's dad, to the point where he grabbed him and was like, no, you can't, he should have just said that. You don't talk about my daughter like that. Right. But he was talking about the Gilmore name, right? Like that was a bigger thing. I would have just went straight to the point. I was like, hey, I don't care, how toxic my daughter is. You're not going to talk about her right here in my house, my house at all. And then I would have probably punched him in the face, and then just like boom, and that's what I would have done. But I guess they're more civilized. They're like, "How dare you, sir? I never." And so I'm like,
"Well, I'm gonna leave." He goes, "Well, no, you're not, because I'm kicking you out."
Yeah. I was like, man, I would have said something a lot worse. But yeah, so that episode was actually, I was like, all right, that's a cool episode, because it's like, but then. I'm just reminded how Lorelai is she's just so toxic. I can't stand her.